Welcome to TV Burp, neck buzzer on mistresses. Budget cuts on Primeval.
Go! Quickly, move out of the way! Don't kill me!
And the Dalai Lama's battery runs out on Medicine Men. Dancing on Ice now, and there's been a lot of talk about Holly Willoughby's outfit.
Hello and welcome to one of the most dramatic weeks we've ever had in Dancing on Ice.
So, did you say something, Phil?
So let's get our first star into the ring. Our #1 skater is #1 pop star.
Your support is just as important as we combine your votes with the judges' scores. Whoever's in the bottom two will be skating again. One of them will stay in the competition.
The thing is, once you noticed it, you seem to develop a one-track mind.
All of our stars have to include this required element, the pairs spin.
Tonight's required element is a pair spin.
I bet they do. Of course, we've got a required element on this show.
This week's required element is the wet flannel in the face, calm down leg.
Oh, that's better. No wonder Phil was in an excitable mood. Plus, he's got his favourite band, Westlife, on the show. And you know what it's like when you're such a big fan of Westlife, your voice goes all high when you say their name.
It's Olympic gold medalist Torval Dean with platinum-selling artists Westlife! Westlife!
Elsewhere, the couples seem to be really bonding. Linda Lusardi seemed to be getting particularly close to ice dancing partner Daniel.
I think Linda trusts him totally.
In fact, Dan and Linda's friendship is so strong that he's even moved in with the family.
He's moved in! Twin beds, obviously. Although occasionally, if there's a thunderstorm, he might creep into her bed. Of course there's nothing like that going on. Of course, the big story was poor old Michael Underwood breaking his ankle. The good news is, he took it like a real man.
Michael's worst fears were realised when he received the results of the X-ray.
I've broken it. My ankle's broke. I can't believe it. It's so typical. It's so typical. It's so stupid. Mel's going to be so disappointed.
Do you mind? I'm trying to play the piano here, you big baby.
Belt up, you big baby.
Here, what's your definition of carnage?
Will you please go upstairs now?
Yes,
Please.
Mrs. Schrager is in no mood for negotiation.
Right. Leave your glasses now.
But she's oblivious to the carnage in the dining room.
Not exactly Dresden, is it? This was Ladette to Lady on ITV1, where Ladettes attend an old-fashioned finishing school in an attempt to turn them into ladies. And you're thinking, Ladettes, yes, but how bad can they be?
On the way home from the pub, they were both sick in the minibus.
Yeah, they're the real deal. That reminds me, I've lost one of my black socks. Has anyone seen my black sock?
The preparations for the upcoming Eggleston Hall dinner have been intense. Non-stop lessons all day, every day. And as the week progresses, the girls are beginning to accept each stage of their refinement.
Hey, that's my sock! I must have left it in the minibus. It's week 2 of their training, and they're at a formal dinner. But Simone's mind is on other things.
The subtle art of flirting comes easier to some than others.
What do you particularly like? McDonald's. McDonald's. Chicken burgers or what?
Big Mac meal.
Big Mac meal! It's nice, because you've got your Big Mac, we've also got your fries and your Coke as well. It's nice. Yeah. That was the meal. Then there were art classes, where they were asked to draw something dear to them.
Art teacher Susan Wilson has asked the girls to choose subjects that have personal meaning.
Fag packet and a bikini. Yeah, I've got Simone's effort here. Yeah, look, there's the Big Mac. There's the fries. There's the nice juicy Coke. Emmerdale now, and it being a rural village, they take the whole recycling thing very seriously. I mean, if you were to put a jam jar in the regular rubbish, you'd be in big trouble. Don't tell him. He's put a big piece of bubble wrap in the recycle bin. Yeah, you don't often see the Armed Response Unit in Emmerdale. More likely CID, which stands for,
That's where I want to be in 2 years' time.
CID. Otherwise known as Immature Boys Club. New members aren't welcome, especially girls.
Immature Boys Club. New members aren't welcome, especially girls, of course, or CID for short. I'm not sure about Donna as a policewoman. I think she's just too nice.
All right, you come out now.
Meanwhile, Grayson was very pleased with his new picture.
Oh, that's Mum's. Yeah, Purdy never liked it.
See, I just thought this place needed a new look. Do you approve?
Actually, I do.
Well, let's have a look then. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Oh, yes, that's good. That's quiet element there. Is it me, or are jigsaw puzzles getting easier? Yes, it's Coronation Street. And they don't see many new cars up there. So often if there is a new car, particularly a nice shiny Mercedes, it attracts quite a crowd. Oh, look! It's a shiny new car! Wow! Shiny car! Funnily enough, I was up there the other week and got myself a new biscuit barrel. Yeah. It was a little bit dusty inside, so I emptied that out. Now I'll keep my biscuits in it.
Welcome home.
I might have one later. Yes, it was the week of Vera's funeral, and it was quite a big affair. And local entrepreneur Dev was in a most generous mood.
Hey, you two want a lift?
No, we're all right, thanks.
Hey, Eileen, you want a lift?
No, thanks. I'm going to go with Lloyd.
No, I'm going with Blanche. I think Blanche got the wrong end of the stick. She thought it was a fancy dress funeral and went dressed as a fly. Oh, they were all there at the biggest funeral the street's seen for years. And the saddest moment of all was watching that coffin disappear for the last time.
It's useless to say, so I'll just live my life. Things are yesterday.
Yes, but what happens to it after that?
It's useless to say, so I'll just live my life. Things are those that we once knew.
Nice lady. Now, there seemed to be some confusion as to the time of Vera's funeral.
Ah, yes, Vera. Now, can somebody tell me, is the funeral 12 or 12:30?
12. Definitely.
I said it was 12. Blanche insisted it was 12:30.
But which is the better time for a funeral? 12 or 12:30? There's only one way to find out. Welcome back to TV Burp. Woman allergic to boyfriend on The Royal Today.
Is that your boyfriend? Laura?
Tiny Pete Doherty hat on Lark Rise to Candleford.
This is the confidence in your honour.
And in my name.
And we thought you might see a way out of this.
And we discover Ross Kemp's secret dating video.
I'm deaf in one ear. I've got an infection. I've got pus running out between my feet. They're cracked and infected.
Email me or leave a message if you're interested. See, if you're a front door, you're stuck with the same view, aren't you? That's why it's nice every now and then to take your front door off its hinges and give it something else to look at.
Well, she's his daughter.
But Leanne's a guardian. Brooke's all Leanne's got.
Look, I'm sorry.
This was The Bill, and PC Emma Keane was moonlighting as a second-hand car dealer.
There's some fire damage to the rear seats, but nothing too bad.
Is that it?
Well, obviously there's a damage to the front of the car where it hit the pedestrian, but yeah, that's about it.
Cool.
Which brings me to our most uneven eyebrows of the week.
Most uneven eyebrows of the week.
Are you Mr. Amalacta here? Yeah.
Most uneven eyebrows of the week.
See, if you ask me, they should never have relaxed the height requirement for the police force. I mean, some of them are tiny.
Hello, Sir Johnny. I'm DCI Roshan Connor. This is...
This was top ITV drama, Trial and Retribution, and something had gone missing. What was it exactly that was taken?
Look, that's what he took from us.
5 penguins and a child. Someone's picked up his penguins, but it was the child he was most anxious about. Not very nice for the penguins, is it? They're most probably getting homesick. So, DCI Rasheen Connor sets about searching for Gemma.
Gemma! Gemma!
Where could Gemma be? Is she behind that fine mesh? No, not there. Is she in that medicine cabinet? No, not in there either. Perhaps she's in this Tupperware container. Oh, she's not in there either. Check pockets. Gemma, are you in my pockets? No, she's not there. It looks like she's not going to turn up.
He's behind the sofa.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's behind the sofa. Yeah, penguin. Okay. Isn't it weird when you start looking like your icebergs, though, eh? This was BBC Two's Natural World, White Falcon, White Wolf, or It'll Be All White on the Night, which followed the fortunes of a pack of white wolves. And one of the younger ones was still very playful. She devised a game.
The young female spends much of her time playing.
Yeah, it's a good game, that. I might try it. Oh, it's great fun. It was cold up there, naturally, and there was a hare that hadn't seemed to have got used to the freezing cold ground. Oh, it's cold. Oh. Oh, me, where's the sun? Oh. Then, of course, came a pair of white falcons, and one had learnt that tune you hear of the football.
Their larger size is now proving difficult for the smaller male falcon.
Tick! Star Psychic Sally Morgan was back. And which top stars did she talk to this week? Only Lisa Scott Lee. Yeah, famous, of course, for...
Oh, wow! She's lovely, Lisa Scott Lee. I know her, the ice skater.
Ice skater? Yeah, of course. It goes Torvald and Dean, Robin Cousins, Lisa Scott Lee. Who else did you read for, Sally?
It's only once we're en route that Sally is given a photograph to disclose who she'll be reading for. Suzanne Shaw.
To read for Suzanne Shaw.
Oh, she's a pretty little thing.
Do you know her?
No.
Yes, you do. The ice skater. Then there was the lovely Helen Lederer. Have you ever wondered what Helen Lederer's favourite word is?
There's a sense that that comes from quite a lot of grief before. Does that make sense? I want to look at some photographs, if I may. Have you got any photographs? Yes. Have you got some of Mummy and Daddy?
Yes.
Can I have a look?
Yes.
Because your history...
Yes.
Do you have a sister?
Yes.
And your daughter is very much like your sister. There's stuff going on here that you worry about her. She wishes to be independent.
Yes.
And you want that for her.
Yes.
But you're scared for her because of problems in the past.
Yes. Yes.
Helen?
Yes?
Is your favourite word yes?
Yes.
Thank you. Well, it was nice to see Claire back on EastEnders using the dying art of Morse code.
Dot! Dot!
Dash! Dash! What? Poor Dot. She's in a quandary. With Jim still in hospital, she's not sure what to do in the long term. His son Jack suggested a nursing home.
But all I'm saying is you might want to think about a nursing home. Just for a little while till he gets stronger. I mean, there's some great nursing homes out there.
Will you go in one then? In the end, she decided to make a tape to cheer Jim up.
Hello, Jim. It's me, Dorothy.
That put a smile back on his face. It wasn't just Dot on the tape. No, she got others to add to it.
Hello, Dad.
Jack did a bit.
It's Jack. You know, your favourite son.
Hello, Jim. It's Peggy here.
Peggy did a bit.
You hurry up and get well. It's Yolandi.
Yolandi did a bit.
We're all missing you so very much, Jim.
Brian from Big Brother did a bit.
Hello, Jim. It's Brian from Big Brother here. Been watching Albie City lately. Dr. Green's got the roll up because all the other doctors are overcompensating because Dr. Sam ain't around anymore because of his illness and stuff. And then on top of that, Nurse Donna, she's trying to get with Dr. Cullen, but he don't want to bother with her. And then they're trying to bring patients back from comas with this new treatment. And then Dr. Stewart, he stole Sam's files because he don't want Sam about no more. And Cassie's trying to kick Sam into the kennel with him. And then, right at the end, one of the patients wakes up out of his comas after 6 years. And that's a good episode of Albie City, if you ask me, Jim. Get well soon, mate.
Even Helen Lederer joined in.
Yes.
Elsewhere on the square, Hazel was going through the menopause. I had detected it. Yeah, there was something a bit hormonal about her laugh.
See you later.
Of course, Hazel's bridesmaid is to be Heather. Poor Heather. She is a little on the large side, but there's no need to go on about it.
Sorry.
Sorry? No, sorry, don't cut it! I mean, I know she's on the pulky side and doesn't exactly look like Julia Roberts, no offence there.
Just leave her alone.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Well, chin up and all that, you know.
I'm not saying a word. I don't know why, because she seems to be getting plenty of exercise. She runs everywhere.
Hazel! Here you go. I've got the fresh banana when the kettle's on.
I've worked out why Heather is that shape. Basically, if you covered her in fur, she's a hamster. Yeah, they've shaved a hamster and called it Heather. And if you go back to that clip of her running...
Julie, don't understand. No, you can't let that dozy bit insult you like that. It ain't right.
Well, that's all we've got time for. And to sing us out from Dancing on Ice, it's Michael Underwood with Footloose.
Now I gotta cut loose, footloose, kick off the Sunday shoes. These moves, hold me up my knees. Cash, come on before we crash. Lose your blues. Everybody can loose. Footloose.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we've got time for. See you next week.
This could be the opportunity you've been waiting for, because tonight we launch our search for Britain's most exciting ice skating talent. Take a look at this.
That's at 8:10 here on ITV1.